Yeah, welcome to this video. Slightly different video compared to all the Blitz videos I did recently. This is a Blitz Kibitzing, and the reason I'm doing this is that if you look at black player here, this is Grandmaster with the handle Raffaello. He's played quite a lot of games on playchess.com, the server by Chessbase, and he also is active on the ICC, but rather rarely. As you see, the rating is exceptionally high in Blitz. 3-minute Blitz it is mostly here. Here it is 3-1, so a slight increment, and there have been huge discussions about the identity of this player. Not quite sure if it is really clear who that is, but it's a very good player. It was also a big rumor that it's Kasparov, but well, you don't know. You cannot really tell. The only thing that is clear that it's really a human. I mean, they checked, both ICC and Playchess checked that this is no computer. So yeah, let's enjoy some games. I hope he's on for quite a while. And we have a Grunfeld here. It is a tactical position now simplified to an endgame where material is equal, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is equal. Need to adjust to all this here. And yeah, black is in slight trouble. He's got this weak c-pawn on c7, and white has got the king on d3, so a big space advantage. Yeah, now black at least got the h-pawn, but the h-pawn is not easy to use. Yeah, black tries to use the king on d7 to cover the c-pawn. Yeah, black has managed to get the king into d7. Yeah, what is black supposed to do? It's not a nice position. A thing that I want to add is quite often there's a rumor that some of those Russian accounts are actually not used by one player, but by a couple of players. They simply they share the account, which is not really according to ICC rules, but yeah, f5, a break. Yeah, black is in some trouble. It's hard to give him some advice. Now maybe the threat is e6. Yeah, there's some talk that this might be kayaking. Yeah, it's possible, but there's no clear evidence. Yeah, this now looks bad for black, really. The f-pawn seems to fall, and then white, yeah, or now d5, and white can push f4, f5, and then has got 3 pawns. Yeah, maybe black slipped out of this. It's very complicated, but still, it's still dangerous with those pawns. I thought the h-pawn, but white can just go rook d2 now. Yeah, or this one, stopping the pawn. With 7 seconds on the clock, you cannot defend this. And by the way, the white player, I completely forgot about the white player. This is Grandmaster Edouard Romain from, or something similar. My French pronunciation is legendary bad. It's a French Grandmaster of about slightly below 2,700, And we actually got a drawn endgame now. The c-pawn is enough to draw. Really astounding that black managed to save the game with just a couple of seconds on the clock. But this is sometimes the beauty of increment. You yeah, a miraculous save. This was certainly dead lost at some point. I'm not quite sure that yeah, now I'm following. So black here, the French player with the French flag also, is Edouard Romain. He's slightly below 2,700 as mentioned, so very good opponent here for Raffaello, whoever this might be. Yeah, this is a rare line of the French defense, played by the French player here. This queen a5 to a4. This is sometimes called the Portish hook variation or hook Portish variation, and sometimes also called the black queen blues. Interesting line where black early on gets the queen to a4 to initiate exactly this maneuver, b6 bishop a6. It looks very nice from a strategical point of view to get rid of the light squared bishops, but the problem is exactly what you see on the board now. The dark squares of black are weak without the bishop, and white has got good attacking chances against this king on f8. For example, a move like h6 is very ugly. If yeah, this is why black played h6 now. And like h6 is very ugly to face because after h6 g6 the light squares are very weak. The dark squares are very weak. Yeah, now probably rook f3, and black needs to go back to e8 with the king. It's not yeah, it's not nice. I personally never would play this as black. I simply would get too nervous with the king running around all the time. Yeah, Grandmaster Sarawan suggests in the Kibitzing to take the e6 pawn. Yeah, this was certainly possible, sacrificing the piece. The white player is just trying to provoke weaknesses with piece threats, and he takes his time. He's not hurrying too much, relying on the fact that at the end there's the 1 second increment that might save him in technical positions, so you can really finish the game. It's difficult, however, to give white some direct advice how to get or how to increase the pressure on the king side. It's difficult. He's got the queen on g4 and rook on f3, but it doesn't really threaten so much. Queen f1. I'm not sure what this really leads to. Queen f1, bishop e1. Yeah, maybe just back. Okay, interesting. And now opening up. Yeah, I think black is probably in good shape here. It's not clear what white's pieces are doing on the king side. He's got it all defended, and black's got play on the c file and has this queen invaded on f1. This is can be potentially very nice, but the queen is also in some danger to get trapped maybe. But at the moment there's just d4 hanging. How does white protect it? I don't see at the moment. Yeah, he's trying for counterplay. Trying for counterplay on the king, but the black can just go knight f8 maybe. Knight f8 to e6. Yeah, looks good. Yeah. Yeah, black is probably winning, but it's still fairly complicated. Yeah, knight e6 is probably just good. Yeah, this cannot be bad as well. Just keep the position closed. Just takes. Yeah, black is. This is just an exchange, right? It is still a bit messy, this position, but black should be clearly better. White is also down to 20 seconds. I doubt that he can save this again from a close to hopeless position, like he did in the game before. Now probably just rook to c8. Like rook c. Yeah. Well, b5 is hanging. After rook b5, how do you continue? Yeah, get the king into safety. Probably rook e4. Yeah, this looks dead now. Too much. Knight f3, or maybe this one. Yeah, it probably doesn't matter. Lots of moves were winning. Rook d8. Yeah, can just take it.
Check. Check.
Yeah, it's just a couple of spy checks.
Check.
Really, there's nothing.
White resigns.
Yeah. Yeah, this looked like a fairly good and convincing victory by Edouard. And okay, the very trendy f3 line. E6. Yeah, e6 is a fun answer. Yeah, this has been played, I think, in the Gibraltar tournament. Of course, g6, e6, and getting the knight to h5 looks really weird. I mean, for a classical player, let's say like Tarrasch or Steinitz or someone of that era, this must look like complete nonsense. But yeah, it's interesting. E65 goes for instant counterplay in the center, and the knight on h5 yeah, introduced those queen h4 check ideas. Alright, so now a6 has been played, and yeah, white probably needs to exchange. Yeah, and he has won a pawn, but it's not clear if this is a good position. The light squares are really weak after the bishop on f1 has been exchanged on b5 c6. And black has got many ideas, interesting ideas. Maybe queen h4 check, with maybe then queen c4. Just a5 bishop a6 is a possibility. Yeah, but I think g4 was also maybe a threat by white. So yeah, bishop f2 now. Maybe after bishop f2 you also can consider queen to f4. Bishop f2, queen f4. This could be good. Just attack e5. And after the exchange, knight f4, there's g2 hanging, there's knight d3 check threatened, and b2 is hanging. So white cannot really exchange. Maybe bishop e3 is is better, and then queen h4 is a draw, funny enough. Yeah, queen h4 draw. But I suspect they will continue. Yeah, queen b4. Black has no yeah, black is not needed to he doesn't need to make the draw. He can continue without any big problems. Bishop takes c5 now, probably getting the pawn back. Yeah, I like black in this position, to be honest. The white king on the queen side can be a liability. Bishop f5 is a possible post for the bishop. Very nice to control vital squares for white's king. But this is also good. Improving the knight on h5, he brought it to f5. And maybe now take c5. After knight to f5 has basically won tempo on the bishop. Yeah, now exchange. And this looks now very nice for black. There's also knight e3 to c4. This is a rather big threat, really. Oh, and here, yeah, interesting question. If black now would simply exchange, knight takes, queen takes, rook takes, this can be good for black if you manage to avoid the pawns on d5, on c6 being fixed on those squares. But this now is just an attack, right? Let's say rook b8, rook f2 b8. I think black is quicker here. You cannot afford h5. I mean, it shouldn't work. Well, maybe. How does h5? Or is d4 just... yeah, you can go d4, of course. Takes g6, f takes g6, queen h6, just rook f7. So now d4 wins a piece, and black also should win the game. I think there is no compensation. Takes on g6. Yeah, takes on, if you take with the pawn, you can maybe even take c3, but just h takes g6, f takes g6, queen h6, rook f7 protects your own king, and you win the knight on c3. Yeah, he went for this simple solution. Just winning the knight now. And now rook b2, yeah. This kills. Queen c3, rook b7 mate.
Checkmate.
Yep, very nice. Wasn't really difficult. I mean, I guess almost all moves, but it was rather smooth. I think somehow this opening went wrong for white. This e6 d5 is really a fun option. Okay, so an English opening with d4 is very unusual. Knight takes e4 now. What is white doing here? This was simply a blunder of a pawn. Or maybe d4 was a mouse slip. It's also possible. He wanted to go d3, which would be here. I can go back. Here d3 would be the normal move, or knight e2, but this simply d4 just blunders the pawn. Now d5, and black gets it back. Yeah, or this position, but this looks completely ugly, because now the white squares are opened wide. Bishop e6 d5 as a possibility, and white is very weak on the light squares. It's equal material, but look at this g3 pawn. If this would if white's pawn would be on g2, then they're simply not going on so much. I mean, it's quite okay. But here I think white is clearly worse. Oh, now bishop e4 and bishop h3. This is a very, yeah, it's very, very serious threat, and white simply resigned. Yeah, he's not in great shape here. The mysterious, probably Russian player. I still hope he continues for a couple of games. I know from experience, if you maybe haven't played so much for a while in online Blitz, you need a couple of games to adjust. Of course, this is a completely different level of play, but it's the same for all players. You need a bit of time to adjust again to playing with the mouse and so on. Okay, so queen d4. Yeah, it's an interesting sideline of the Pilz defense. Queen d4. It's directly, yeah, bishop b5 now is the idea. It's a direct way to combat the c5 dc5 queen a5 line, and leads to interesting play. Sometimes you can really catch people unawares in this line. Of course, not those people here, but normal, let's say normal players have their problems. Queen c4 is strange. Bishop b5 is the move that you must play. Now knight takes e4 is a possibility. I recently looked at this line. This is why I know that. Yeah, now queen e4, bishop c3 is just a big edge for black. I think this is this probably will be a victory for Raffaello. Black's very nicely developed, and also after taking c5 will have a simple extra pawn. It's not easy to take it though. White now probably plays queen c4, but black can just move and must move, of course, the bishop away from c3, and simply has got a good game with completely misplaced white king. Yeah, he even found bishop b4 here. Interesting. Yeah, bishop b4 was an interesting move. I didn't expect that. You somehow always think about going back on the long diagonal, but this seems much stronger.
Check.
Queen b6 probably, and yeah, well, white's king is in terrible shape. After king, yeah, king e2 probably. King d2 long castle, also ugly. King e2 probably, yeah, maybe just short castle, and then rook e8, rook d8. What a disaster. Yeah, white can resign this position basically. Now just long castle. Oh, and rook d6 to come. You get a big attack simply for nothing. Also note that there's queen f2 also in the position. Can be a pretty good move if white, let's say, plays bishop d3 or something, then queen f2 just wins. Yeah, this is very ugly. Yeah, just rook d6 probably. Yeah. intending rook c8. Yeah, this is probably very strong. It looks strong at least.
Check.
And rook d6. Yeah, king b8 was very strong. Yeah, rook c8 coming, or a very big attack. Just he just took material. And White's king is still in lots of trouble. Knight d4 maybe. Yeah. Intending rook c8. Checking the queen. Yeah, just take the queen maybe. Yeah, and resigns.
White resigns.
Yeah, White really played this this queen c4 move. This blundered the game away simply. Yeah, now an open Sicilian for a change. Let's see, knight off maybe. I don't know what Edouard plays normally. So a6, the knight off, and bishop g5 is the old sharp main line, which was completely out of fashion for a long time, but now for a while has returned to the forefront of theory. Everything focused on bishop e3 on move 6, but now bishop g5 is back. It's the most direct way to handle the knight off. And this really provokes exactly this. Yeah, it's very dangerous now. Black's problem simply is that in a blitz game, how do you get your king out of this mess? You never will have a safe king position. Yeah, here White can. Yeah, do you want to take on f8? Instead of long castling, there also was knight d5, which looked quite nice to me. Not sure about this. Yeah, maybe knight d5, queen d5, and attacking the rook. Okay, he wants to install this this knight. Probably Black needs to take it at some point. It's difficult to do without. Yeah, I understand. Then the e-pawn is really strong. White can think about just rook e1 and f4, attacking this knight and getting it away from the e5 post. White has got 2 pawns anyway for the piece, so it's not a huge material investment. This is surprising, at least for me. I thought White needs the move f4 to kick the knight away, but maybe he's just intending to take e5 and hinder Black's play with queen d7, or yeah, queen somewhere to f7. This kind of ideas, or knight or queen d3 g6, but this simply forced the king away. Now rook f3 is the threat. Yeah, it looks strong, but e4 was interesting. Yeah, this is a very unclear position, and hard to judge with little time on the clock. Yeah, rook f3 check, just bishop to f6, must play that. Yeah, this intends probably rook f3 check and rook d7. Yeah, this is a murderous position to defend as Black. Even with more time on the clock, it's very tricky. But in a blitz game, this is not a task that you would associate with having fun at the chessboard. or in front of the computer in this case. Yeah, white probably just wants to take e5 and continue the attack. Ah, now queen g5 exchanges queens. Ah, now this here overlooked. Yeah, this here overlooked. Yeah, after the queen trade, black is simply winning. No, white still has got 2 pawns. But okay, black should be able to coordinate his pieces and win this position. Yeah, king f6 coming, and the e pawn falls. The problem is that black here is not he's quite nicely coordinated, especially the bishop on g5 or on f6. It simply keeps the whole king side together. You will win the e pawn probably, and white cannot really attack the black pawns efficiently. Of course, white's only drawing idea is to get rid of all the pawns and then draw against play a draw against the bishop, rook and bishop against single rook. So white tries to get rid of all pawns, but he's simply not able to exchange let's say h6 and g7. This is always protected by the knight. But, how do you make progress here? Very difficult. Yeah, black is winning. He just needs a bit of time to do it.
Check.
He's got the increment of 1 second, so this should be really enough to win the game. Threatening rook e2 now. Maybe bishop e5 and rook takes h2. Okay, white tries to utilize the king against the king side, the queen side board.
Check.
Rook f5, rook f1 maybe. Yeah, I think black will manage. He's down to 8 seconds, but it's not so difficult.
Check.
Yeah, white's pawns are also not connected. Yeah, now you can resign simply.
White. Resign.
Well, black can just, after rook d2 for example, can just take on d4 and trade this down to king and pawn endgame. Yeah, an interesting game again, and Raffaello has disconnected. Simply was probably a bit disgusted by his form. He didn't really play up to his standards. 3,500 here is really high. In this game he mostly overlooked the queen trade. Position was really unclear before that. Yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I always try to get some of those Kibitz videos in, but it's just a matter of luck how many or what good interesting players to watch are on there. So yeah, thanks for watching.